I'm Gary Slyman. I'm the president and founder of Great Transition Strategies. Today's topic is the evaluation and review in organizational fitness. How are you going to evaluate yourself? How organizationally fit were you on that last project? So let's talk about where we've come. This is the fourth in 4 videos. And the first one on organizational fitness. The ability of your organization to sustain performance over a period of time and ramp up when you need to. All right, so that's organizational performance. 4 elements. Number 1, planning. Number 2, communication. Number 3, execution. And now number 4, the evaluation review. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So a couple principles about doing this review. Here are some principles that I recommend. 1, do it sequentially and take a look at all the different areas. Planning, communication, execution. 2, as a leader, do not bias the review by telling exactly what you think about it. Lean back, listen. This is an opportunity for you to learn as much as you possibly can. If you say what you think, you just biased the whole review. Next principle, stakeholders. Representatives from all stakeholders. Everyone has something they want to say about this, even if it's just, hey, it worked well from our standpoint. Give them the opportunity. And then you need some feedback on how you performed. As a leader, remember we talked about earlier, your role is to remain strategic and do only the things that you can do. How well did you do that? I recommend you do this sequentially by evaluating the plan, then evaluating the communication, then the execution. I also think you should have 4 guiding questions. What worked? What didn't work? What do we need to keep? What do we need to throw out to help you at each of those phases? So let's go through it real quickly. Okay, number 1, the plan. How well did we do in the plan? What worked for us? What did we learn along the way? What holes? What did we leave out? What stakeholders were not involved that should have been involved? And what did we really learn about our planning process that we can roll in and improve for the next time around? Really important to have that. Number 2, communication. Were all the stakeholders well involved in the communication plan? Did they fully understand what we were doing and where we were going? Strategically and tactically, did they know what we were doing? What worked? What didn't work? What do we need to keep and improve? What do we need to get rid of? Throw it out. Next, execution. What did we learn in the execution phase? And these are going to tie back to the communication and the plan. And some things in the execution phase, you say, what did we learn? You know, that one supplier did not do a good job for us, but we found several new suppliers because of that, who we now have some good relationships with. We need to roll that in. Oh, we also learned we have this great capability in-house to do X. So you discover, get those inputs because it's just going to make your organization stronger. Right? So now you're doing the execution. Now, finally, the evaluation, the last part in this review. How are you going to roll things back in, and how are you going to get the information about yourself? Always touchy with the boss getting feedback or people wanting to give you the real feedback. Think about what works for your organization and what works for you so you can get what you truly need so you could be a better leader. Really important to bring that back. A couple things that I would just wrap up with. When you think about this review, tension is good. It's okay for people to disagree about maybe the execution, how you did things, and ways to improve. Conflict is not good. Conflict turns into a finger pointing session which doesn't do any good for anyone. So it's okay to live with tension. You're just going to get better. That's how you get stronger. Conflict is not going to work. Leaning back, hearing as the leader, what worked, what didn't work is extremely important for you. Is going to help you grow and help you grow your organization. So this is the wrap up of bringing it all together. If you could bring this all together and look sequentially, what worked, what didn't work, what are we going to keep, what are we going to improve on, what are we going to get rid of. It's okay to have tension and get that feedback on yourself. Hope you found this helpful. I look forward to an opportunity to work with you on one of your most difficult projects to help you be a more effective organization. Thanks.